We spend so much time focusing on what to eat. More greens, less processed junk, the right amount of protein. But what if I told you that's only half the battle? You can eat the most nutrient-dense salad in the world, but if your body can't absorb those precious vitamins and minerals, you're missing out on their profound health benefits. The science of nutrient absorption is a fascinating and often overlooked field. It reveals that how our bodies utilize food is just as critical as the food itself. It's not just about the ingredients, it's about the interplay between them. The concept is called food synergy, and it's a game changer. Think of it like a team of superheroes. Each one is powerful on their own, but when they join forces, their abilities are amplified beyond measure. Certain foods, when eaten together, can dramatically enhance the bioavailability of their nutrients, meaning your body can absorb and use them more effectively. This can lead to improved energy, a stronger immune system, and better long-term health. It's about making your food work smarter, not just harder for you. This isn't about complicated diets or restrictive rules. It's about simple, intelligent additions to the meals you already enjoy. By understanding these powerful combinations, you can turn a good meal into a great one, nutritionally speaking. The evidence is compelling, and the changes are easy to implement. Let's break down the top science-backed food pairings to maximize your nutrition. We'll explore the mechanisms behind why these pairings work, based on the latest peer-reviewed research, so you can unlock the full potential of your plate. Let's start with the foundational principle of nutrition: fat-soluble vitamins. As their name suggests, vitamins A, D, E, and K require dietary fat to be absorbed by our intestines. Without a fat transporter, these critical nutrients can pass right through your system, largely unused. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who ate a salad with fat-free dressing absorbed virtually none of the carotenoids, like beta-carotene, which our bodies convert into vitamin A. However, when they used a full-fat dressing, absorption skyrocketed. This demonstrates a clear and direct link between fat intake and vitamin uptake. This means that a plain steamed carrot or a bowl of dry spinach, while still providing fiber, isn't delivering its full vitamin payload. To truly harness the power of these foods, you need to pair them with a source of healthy fat. Drizzling extra virgin olive oil over your roasted carrots not only adds flavor, but acts as a vehicle for vitamin A. Similarly, adding avocado or a hard-boiled egg to your spinach salad provides the necessary fats to absorb both the vitamin K from the greens and the vitamin E from the avocado or egg itself. It's a simple, evidence-based strategy to make your vegetables work for you. The principle extends to other meals as well. Consider a beautiful fillet of salmon, rich in vitamin D and omega-3 fatty acids. To enhance its benefits, you could top it with a sprinkle of walnuts or chia seeds. These not only add a delightful crunch, but also contribute their own healthy fats and vitamin E, creating a synergistic meal that supports everything from bone health to immune function. The takeaway is clear. Don't fear the fat, especially when it comes to unlocking the power of your vitamins. Choose healthy, whole food sources of fat to accompany your vitamin-rich produce. Iron is a crucial mineral, essential for creating hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen throughout your body. A deficiency can lead to fatigue, weakness, and anemia. Now, there are two types of dietary iron: heme iron, found in animal products, and non-heme iron, found in plant-based foods. Our bodies absorb heme iron quite efficiently, but non-heme iron is a different story. Its absorption rate is significantly lower. This is a key concern for those following plant-based diets, but fortunately, there's a powerful and well-documented ally: vitamin C. Vitamin C, or ascorbic acid, is a potent enhancer of non-heme iron absorption. It works by converting the iron into a form that is much more readily available for your body to take up in the gut. Research has shown that consuming vitamin C along with a source of non-heme iron can increase its absorption by up to 6-fold. This is a staggering improvement that can make a profound difference in your iron status. It effectively transforms plant-based iron sources into a much more bioavailable form, bridging the gap between heme and non-heme iron. Putting this into practice is delicious and easy. When you're preparing a lentil soup, a fantastic source of non-heme iron, be sure to stir in some chopped red bell peppers towards the end of cooking. The peppers are packed with vitamin C. If you're having a tofu stir-fry, squeeze a generous amount of fresh lemon or lime juice over it before serving. Even adding orange slices to your spinach salad creates this powerful duo. This simple pairing strategy ensures you're not just consuming iron, but you're actually absorbing it where it counts. Zinc is another essential mineral that plays a vital role in immune function, wound healing, and DNA synthesis. However, much like iron, its absorption can be tricky, especially from plant-based sources. The primary culprit is a compound called phytic acid, or phytate. Found in the bran or hull of whole grains, legumes, seeds, and nuts, phytates are considered an anti-nutrient because they bind to minerals like zinc, iron, and calcium in the digestive tract, forming insoluble complexes that your body cannot absorb. This can effectively lock the minerals away, preventing you from getting their benefits. But don't swear off whole grains and legumes just yet. There are several well-established methods to unlock these minerals. Traditional food preparation techniques like soaking, sprouting, or fermenting can significantly reduce the phytate content of these foods. These processes activate enzymes that break down phytic acid, freeing up the zinc to be absorbed. Soaking your beans overnight before cooking or choosing sprouted grain bread are simple, effective strategies. This is why cultures around the world have traditionally prepared these foods with such care. They intuitively understood how to maximize their nutritional value. Another fascinating strategy involves pairing. The presence of animal protein has been shown to enhance zinc absorption from high phytate meals. But for a more direct approach, acidic compounds can also help counteract the effects of phytates. This is where a classic pairing comes into play: oysters with a squeeze of lemon. Oysters are the single richest food source of zinc, and the citric acid from the lemon can help improve its bioavailability even further. While phytates aren't a concern with oysters, this principle can be applied to plant-based meals. Adding an acidic component like vinegar or lemon juice to a bean salad can help mitigate the mineral-blocking effect of phytates. Polyphenols are these powerful antioxidant compounds found in a wide array of plant foods. They're actually responsible for the vibrant colors in berries, the rich flavor of dark chocolate, and, the health benefits of green tea. They're celebrated for their ability to combat oxidative stress and inflammation. But honestly, the story of their benefit doesn't end with just simple consumption. The vast majority of polyphenols aren't absorbed in the small intestine. Instead, they travel down to the colon, where they actually become food for our beneficial gut bacteria. Our gut microbiome is really the key to unlocking their true potential. Our gut bacteria metabolize these complex polyphenols, breaking them down into smaller, more bioactive compounds that our bodies can then absorb and use. This is such a beautiful example of synergy. We feed our gut microbes with polyphenols, and in return, they produce health-promoting metabolites for us. To enhance this process, it makes sense to consume polyphenol-rich foods alongside foods that support a healthy gut microbiome, namely probiotics. Probiotics are the live beneficial bacteria found in fermented foods, and they help ensure you have a robust team of microbes ready to get to work. This leads to some delicious and gut-friendly pairings. Try topping a bowl of Greek yogurt with a handful of mixed berries. The probiotics in the yogurt support the gut environment, while the bacteria get to feast on the anthocyanins and other polyphenols from the berries. Another excellent combination is sipping on green tea while enjoying a side of kimchi or sauerkraut. The catechins in the tea provide the substrate for your gut bacteria, which are being bolstered by the fermented vegetables. Even enjoying a square of high cocoa dark chocolate with a glass of kefir creates this powerful synergy, turning a simple treat into a potent gut health booster. When we think of nutrient absorption, we often focus on vitamins and minerals, but the uptake of our primary energy source, glucose, is just as important, especially for athletes or anyone needing a quick energy boost. The absorption of glucose from the gut into the bloodstream isn't a passive process. It relies on a special transporter protein called SGLT1, which stands for sodium glucose cotransporter 1. As the name implies, this transporter requires both glucose and sodium to be present to function effectively. It works kind of like a revolving door that needs two people to push it open, one glucose molecule and one sodium ion. This co-transport mechanism means that a small amount of sodium consumed with a source of carbohydrates can actually speed up the rate at which that glucose enters your bloodstream, providing faster energy. This is the scientific principle behind the formulation of most commercial sports drinks. They don't just contain sugar for energy, they also contain electrolytes like sodium to facilitate its rapid absorption and help with hydration. Without sodium, glucose absorption is slower and less efficient. This is a critical piece of information for optimizing pre-workout or mid-activity fueling. You don't need a commercial sports drink to take advantage of this mechanism. You can create your own energy-boosting snacks with simple, whole foods. A classic example is apple slices paired with nut butter and a tiny pinch of sea salt. The apple provides the glucose, the nut butter offers some sustained energy and micronutrients, and that small pinch of salt provides the sodium needed to activate the SGLT1 transporters for quick uptake. Another option is dates stuffed with a salty almond. This combination provides a rapid source of glucose and the necessary sodium to shuttle it into your system efficiently, making it an ideal snack before physical exertion. When it comes to brain health, two nutrients consistently stand out in the scientific literature: choline and DHA. DHA, or docosahexaenoic acid, is an omega-3 fatty acid that is a primary structural component of the human brain and cerebral cortex. It's vital for memory, learning, and overall cognitive function. Choline, on the other hand, is an essential nutrient that our bodies use to produce acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter crucial for memory, mood, and muscle control. It's also a key component of cell membranes. Separately, they are powerful, but together, they form a synergistic duo for building and maintaining a healthy brain. The synergy lies in how they are incorporated into our brain cells. Choline and DHA are both needed to build phosphatidylcholine, a major phospholipid in cell membranes. Studies suggest that an adequate supply of choline is necessary for the efficient incorporation of DHA into the brain. In essence, choline acts as a gatekeeper or facilitator, ensuring that the precious DHA you consume actually makes it into your brain cell structures where it's needed most. A diet rich in both nutrients may therefore offer superior cognitive protection compared to a diet rich in only one. To leverage this powerful brain-building combination, we can turn to some specific food pairings. The quintessential pairing is eggs and salmon. Eggs are one of the richest dietary sources of choline, primarily found in the yolk, while salmon is packed with DHA. A breakfast of scrambled eggs with smoked salmon is not just a delicacy, it's a cognitive-enhancing powerhouse. For a more adventurous palate, consider liver pate, which is extremely high in choline, served with anchovies or sardines, both excellent sources of DHA. These pairings provide the fundamental building blocks your brain needs to function optimally throughout your life. We've journeyed through the science of food synergy, from fats unlocking vitamins to vitamin C boosting iron, and we've seen how simple pairings can have a profound impact on our health. It's a powerful reminder that nutrition is a complex and beautiful symphony, not just a checklist of individual nutrients. The way components in our food interact can either block or dramatically enhance their benefits. By applying these evidence-based principles, you empower yourself to get the absolute most out of every single bite you take. Remember, it's not just what you eat, but how you pair your foods that unlocks their full potential. This knowledge transforms your kitchen into a laboratory for better health. You no longer see just a salad. You see an opportunity to add avocado for vitamin K absorption. You no longer see just a bean chili. You see a chance to add bell peppers to maximize its iron content. These small, intentional choices accumulate over time, leading to significant improvements in your well-being. I encourage you to start experimenting with these pairings in your own meals this week. Notice how you feel. Do you have more sustained energy? Is your focus a little sharper? By making your food work smarter for you, you're taking an active role in building a healthier, more vibrant body and mind. It's one of the most effective and delicious ways to invest in your long-term health. Thank you for joining me on this nutritional deep dive.